Hey, just a short one while Owen's packing his gear up. We're in Mount Isa. We're going to try and get to Townsville today. Things are going really well. And the other morning, we after we sent our stupid drunken video to you, we had a pretty freaky day. The next morning we woke up and just felt like, look, we need to get out of here. We want to get out of the outback. We want to get back to the coast and to Queensland, where we've got friends and family and yeah, just be around some friends. So we just, both of us, just had this uncontrollable. We want to get out of the outback now. So we headed off, and then we found out yesterday that big bushfires broke out south of Darwin and through Kakadu and all the way down to Katherine. So if our plans hadn't changed and we hadn't gone to Pine Creek and we'd gone to Darwin and back through Kakadu like we'd planned to, then we would have been caught in the bushfires. So that was pretty lucky that we got out in time. So but anyway, we've just pounded it. 600 k's the first day, almost 800 yesterday, and we're going to do 900 today and get into Townsville. I've got friends to stay with there, and we just want to get to the populated area, back to where it's green, some coast, and see the friends and family. And we've got so many of them up and down the coast, it'll probably take us 2 weeks to get home. But anyway, we're trucking on and things are going really well.
So we headed down through Katherine, straight down through the middle of Australia. Had a bit of a close call just south of Katherine. A kangaroo come out from the right side of the road, come screaming across the road, and but he got hit by a car coming the other way, heading towards me. And this kangaroo went underneath the car and came out the back of the car, flew about 20 feet in the air and landed right next to the white line as I went past. Yeah, that was a bit close and a bit too scary. And the root was still alive too. It was a police car, a couple of cars behind this other car, and had pulled over, so they would have sorted the roo out. I don't know whether it would have been savable or not. So we kept heading down. You see some funny things in the outback. There's literally millions of anthills. We've been seeing them for a couple of weeks. But the tourists and the backpackers, they stop and they dress them. They put t-shirts on them and hats on them, and write their names and where they come from and stuff on the t-shirts. It's pretty entertaining riding along, and it's like minions everywhere along the side of the road, and they've all got these t-shirts on and hats, hard hats and slouch hats, and it's pretty hard case. It's a bit of entertainment in the middle of nowhere, the things that keep you going through the day. We got down to about an hour and a half before Three Ways, where the big turn off is, and stayed there for the night in the cabin. And the next morning we headed off down to Three Ways. They call it Three Ways because there's only 3 ways to go. You either go to Darwin, to Alice Springs, or you turn left and you head out through Mount Isa to Townsville. And this is where I got my 60th birthday TC signpost picture. Rode all the way around Australia to get that photo. 60 kilometres out of Tennant Creek. It's TC turning 60. Got a few laughs about that when I got home. But once we left Three Ways, we turned left and then straight across to Mount Isa. We'd done 8,500 kilometres by the time we hit Pine Creek, or by the time we left Pine Creek. By the time we got to Mount Isa, we'd passed the 10,000 kilometre mark, so we've done a hell of a lot of riding in just over 3 weeks. We hit the border, no more 130 km/h speed limit, we're back down to 110 again. Because we only ride at the speed limit. But it's good riding. The roads are okay, they're not too rough, but there's just nothing out there really, it's just desert. Right in the middle of Australia. It's the sunset over Mount Isa, and we basically just crawled in there and into a motel and crashed out for the night. We weren't camping, we're doing too much riding. We wanted a good night's sleep. have a shower, feel nice and fresh for the next day, to get up and do it all again. So after Mount Isa, we did 900 kilometres the last day. It was 600 the first day, 800 the second day, and then and it was 900 kilometres into Townsville. So we just blasted it. And we stopped in Julia Creek. This town's cool, just a little town in the middle of nowhere. Like again, we just stopped, gassed up, and kept going. In Richmond, there's a lot of fossils there and dinosaur bones and that creature that statue's of. It's quite famous in the area. That obviously sometime millions of years ago it was covered in water. But things were starting to get a little bit greener. That was starting to make us feel a little bit better. We weren't too far away. So the next stop, we Charter Towers was our last stop for fuel. That left us about 2.5 hours, I think, out of Townsville. It was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. So it was starting to get late, you know. Well, when you're talking about the kangaroos coming out and all the other wildlife, but we just we wanted to push on. Well, we did see a free bear sign and stopped to check it out, investigate, but yeah, there was no free bear. I think it was just for a happy hour. So we had a beer and kept on going, heading to the Charter Towers. And our last fuel stop, it would leave us with about 2.5 hours into Townsville. Then we could see the Great Dividing Range. We knew once we'd seen the ranges we were getting close. It was really good to see. After 3 days of just hammering it, and the sun was starting to get low. We managed to get into Townsville just before it got dark, and well, some mates that live on a property just out of Townsville, so we had to go and find them. It was dark. By the time we hit the dirt roads and stuff to get to their place, and there was wallabies everywhere running out in front of us, and it was just black. And because we were right out in the country, and you couldn't see them, you know. You just see their eyes and their headlights, and they were in front of you. They had a couple of close calls, but we're on a dirt road and we're only doing about 20 kilometres an hour, so no real danger, I don't think. So we rested up there for the night. The next morning I had to go into the local Harley shop and get a new back tyre because I'd worn its back tyre out. And then we headed up to Cairns and into the Danetrees. So check us out next episode when we hit Cairns and the Danetrees. All the beautiful scenery and the excellent roads up there. And don't forget to give us a subscribe, help us out, help the videos get seen and whatnot. We really appreciate the people that subscribe and comment on the videos, so it helps us out. So give us a subscribe and tune in for the next episode.